Hey guys, welcome back to Morgan Tarot. It's Lisa here, and I'm here to do a reading for all zodiac signs. I have got a collective message for you right now, guys. Now, I didn't actually plan to do this reading. I had other readings planned. However, I have been pre-shuffling my deck for a period of time, and I have a very clear message that needs to come out, guys. So I'm going to have to share it, because when you become a tarot reader, you are someone that, you become a channel for messages from spirit, right? If you are really intuitive and connected to your spirit guides and to spirit in general, I feel like you become someone, that needs to channel messages. We receive the messages from spirit, but we don't necessarily know, spirit doesn't know exactly how to convey those messages to you. So what they do is they rely on us, the channelers, to provide those messages to the people that need to hear it. And for me, I use the tarot cards as a tool to help me to read those messages so that I can share back with you in a way that you will understand via the meanings of the cards, right? Which I feel very spiritually connected to. Particularly this deck. This deck to me is like, this is like my Bible for someone who is very religious, This deck goes everywhere with me. This deck is my life. This deck has seen me get through a lot of difficult times. This deck is there to answer all of my questions and queries, all of my concerns. It's here to comfort me. It's here to just be my companion in life in terms of my spiritual guidance. So I love this deck, the Lightseers Tarot deck, and I feel really intuitively connected to it. So when I was doing a pre-shuffle for another read, I just felt extremely drawn to the energies that kept coming out. Now, I kept seeing the same cards over and over and over again, and I thought, what is going on here? Why do I keep seeing the same things? And then I realized that I was actually meant to share this with you guys. I felt like this is a message. Perhaps this is what my next read is meant to be. Instead of me sitting here thinking about some preconceived idea of what I'm going to do this evening, Spirit's got a different idea for me. Spirit wants me to do something else. Spirit wants me to read something that needs to be shared with the people that receive this message. So I decided to lay out all of the cards that I kept repeatedly seeing every time I shuffled, every time I cut the deck, every time I split the deck, every time I did any kind of, anytime I looked and saw a card in the shuffle, I thought, okay, that's part of this message. I'm going to take the message and I'm going to run with it, and I'm going to provide this to whoever sees this message. Now, I'm not a huge channel right now. I've been doing this for about 6-7 weeks now, and I don't have a huge following, but I've got a reasonable following. I'm very happy with what I do have, and I thank you all for that support. So, this isn't going to get to millions of people. So what I feel that Spirit knows this. Spirit knows everything. So Spirit knows that this message is only going to be received by the people that need to receive this message. So, be it my subscribers currently, or be it, through my subscribers watching my channel and supporting me, that other people will get this message. But I truly believe that whoever receives this message is meant to receive this message. Because, as I just explained, I don't have thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers yet. I will. I know I will, because I'm going to keep at this. I'm going to share my message with as many people as possible. However, right now, I'm still growing. Yeah, so I'm fine with that. I'm going to do it in a gradual, organic way, which is the only way I want to do it. So I do feel as though the message is meant, the message that I'm going to share with you right now is the message that is just meant to be received by whoever receives this message. Whoever comes across this message in YouTube, on YouTube, are the people that need to receive the message. So that's what I firmly believe and truly believe. Alright, I'm finished cleansing the cards here with the incense, because it is a fairly heavy energy, guys. I'm just going to warn you up front. This message is fairly heavy, but I'm going to read it because I feel like, these cards were shown to me for a reason, so I'm now going to share that with you guys. Alright, so a card that I continually kept seeing was this Five of Cups energy, right? Five of Cups to me is an energy of someone who's feeling very regretful in life, someone who's feeling very remorseful. They've rejected someone. They've rejected something in their life, and now they regret it. Wish they didn't make this decision to go against this I feel like they didn't follow their heart. I feel like they took another direction that led them away from what they truly wanted, but they didn't really know what they needed at that time. They didn't know what they wanted, and they made a poor decision. So there's definitely an energy here of someone who's very regretful. Now, I saw this card at least 6 times whilst I was shuffling. So this was my number one card that I needed to share with you, right? So there is an energy, you know, someone that you are connecting with, guys. Whoever's watching this message, whoever you are connecting with is very regretful and remorseful about this particular decision they've made in this connection. They have rejected you. It's very clear here. They've got their foot in the cup here. It's almost like you've offered them love and they've just pretty much tossed their nose up at it and gone, well, you know what? I'm not interested. I've got other things going on right now. You know, it's that kind of energy. Very dismissive, very, didn't actually realize your worth and your value at the time. So the next card I kept seeing in my pre-shuffle was the Five of Pentacles. Again, another 5, guys. You can't make this stuff up. And I'm going to go on and share with you more of the energies that I received, which were all similar energies, right? With a similar message. So with the Five of Pentacles, again, this is someone that's been left out in the cold. This is someone that's been rejected. You know, there's been an ending here. There's been an unfortunate ending. If you see the original Rider-Waite tarot deck, you'll see that, you know, someone has no shoes, the other person is on crutches. It's a very unfortunate energy. It's a very unfortunate message, that the card, you know, it's a very difficult ending. It's challenging, it's heartbreaking, and they're really going through it. And as you can see with the Five of Pentacles here, you know, this person is really devastated by the loss in their life. They're feeling like they've lost the key to the door, and you know, that's a metaphor for their heart. It's a metaphor for, you know, this key, you know, this person holds the key to their heart is the metaphor for this particular card. Another card I kept seeing was another 5. So we've got the third 5 now in a row. We've got the 5 of Swords now, guys. This is someone who is, again, very confused, conflicted. That's the word. Very confused, very conflicted, very unsure about the decisions that they've made, about the pathway that they've taken. They are very unhappy about what they've done. You know, this person is not exactly sure that they've made the right decision, and they're now feeling, they're really going through it. They're really feeling confused. They're feeling frustrated with themselves. You know, you can see that they're hovering the black birds, which is a metaphor for me for the dark thoughts. This is the dark thoughts, the dark energy, the dark loop going through your head over and over again. Or you screwed this up, you made a mistake, why have you done this, why didn't you think? You know, that negative loop is going through their mind because they are really disappointed with themselves is in this energy. You know, we've got 3 5s so far, guys. We've got the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords. Now, 5s are all about conflict. They're all about drama. They're all about chaos. They're all about difficult times. They're all about challenge. They're all about change, right? This person wants change in their life, and they feel very disappointed in themselves that they have done something that they now regret heavily. This is a very regretful energy that I'm seeing here. I felt this when I was pre-shuffling, and I thought I need to share this message with you guys. This is very regretful, very remorseful, someone who has been very impulsive in their energies and hasn't really thought about what the outcome will be of their actions. And then we went ahead and continued to receive more messages. The 6 of Swords, guys. This is someone who is extremely, you know, going through a very difficult period in their lives. You know, this person is in a depression almost. You know, they are really going through a very challenging period because they know that they've made a poor decision. They know that they've taken a pathway that they shouldn't have taken. You know, they've been impulsive, they've been reckless, they've been cruel even, is what I'm hearing. Cruel, not followed their heart. They've just gone in an impulsive direction. They've taken an action that they didn't really put a lot of thought into, and now it's causing them to be very restless, very distressed, and very confused is what I'm feeling. So this person is now really going through those choppy waters. They're not in the calmer waters yet. They're going to sail ahead to that, I believe. But right now they're really in the choppy seas. You know, it's like they're out in the most choppiest of oceans, and they're struggling just to get their head above water at every wave is what I'm feeling. You know, the waves are a metaphor for their life. They're going through the huge waves of emotion in their life, and they're just struggling to keep their head above water. 4 of Pentacles is another card I kept seeing when I was pre-shuffling. This person is really now holding on to this. You know, they're holding on to this energy that they've done something that they shouldn't have done. They're holding on to a feeling of regret. They're struggling to move on. They're struggling to move past it. They're struggling to forgive themselves for the mistake that they've made here. This person is extremely remorseful about what they've done. I can't express that enough, guys. And I've said that word multiple times, but it's because this person is literally going through hell. All they can focus on is their mistake. All they can focus on is their mistake, and they're holding on very dearly to this connection and the idea of this connection and what they've let go, you know. And then we've got the Two of Swords. Kept seeing the Two of Swords energy. This person made a decision. This person was blindfolded and made a decision with a blindfold on, which led them in a different direction, because this Two of Swords energy is all about someone who's at crossroads in their lives, who needs to make a decision. It's a very important decision, and it's going to lead them in a direction that's going to, you know, lead and take direction for the rest of their lives, you know. So this person has taken a complete 360 and gone in a whole other direction that they didn't expect to go in. They're in this really dark place that, you know, they didn't even see themselves in 6 months ago. They thought that they were going in a whole other trajectory in their life, and they've gone in a whole different pathway because they acted on impulse, they acted recklessly, they thought impulsively, and they didn't really think about the outcomes of their actions. This person made a poor decision with a blindfold on. And I kept seeing the Seven of Swords repeatedly, guys. This is a betrayal card. This is, you know, this person was sneaky towards you. This person was not thinking of your best interest. This person was thinking of themselves. They were being sneaky. They were being deceptive. They were lying. They were stealing. They were cheating. Whatever they were doing, it was not the right thing to do. And they know this now, which is why they are so caught up in this five energy. The Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, you know, Six of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Two of Swords. You can't get much more conflicted than that. This person is now really being given karma. You know, the karmic wheel is really going against them right now, because you can't do this to someone and expect there's not going to be negative consequences for it. Justice card kept appearing. You know, and when this card comes out for me, it's all about an injustice. There's been an injustice when this card appears, because the universe knows, your spirit guides knows, spirit knows in general. This person has actually done something very unfair, very unjust, and it has broken you. I feel like this really hurt you. This hurt this connection. This split you guys in half and sent you in completely different opposite directions. And this connection just went from something that had a lot of potential to just not even existent. You guys were not even able to communicate anymore because of this harsh ending, this deceptive betrayal ending. You know, fives, there's a lot of change that happened right very quickly with the 3 5s to start this reading. You know, a lot of change happened very quickly, and this person very quickly found themselves in this energy, the Six of Swords. They were in a very choppy waters because with those blackbirds hovering around them, because look, we've got two energies here, the Five of Swords and the Five of Swords and the Six of Swords. We have them in succession here, guys. This person went very quickly from this to this. Blackbirds hovering around them like a, oh my goodness, and then we'll go forward and we'll have a look at the Two of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Blackbirds, consistent theme. This person is just got birds hovering around them everywhere. And the birds are a metaphor for their dark, dark, dark thoughts that they can't escape from, because you cannot escape from your thoughts. You can escape from birds, but you can't escape from thoughts. This person is really going through a really difficult time right now, but they've done this to themselves, guys. They've done this to themselves. We've got the Eight of Cups as the next energy. This person did walk away from this. This person made a really poor decision. They didn't really think it through, and they acted on impulse, as we've already seen. So they rejected this love. They rejected something that they didn't really take the time to think about its value at the time. They were in a devil energy. They were toxic. They were being, they might have even been, you know, abusing some kind of substance. It could have been, you know, alcohol. It could have been drugs. They could have even had a sexual addiction, I'm hearing. This person was doing something very toxic that was really toxic for this connection and not going to help the connection to progress forward. I feel like they knew this at the time, but they didn't quite know exactly how to tame their obsessions, is what I'm feeling. Tame their substance use. They didn't know how. They didn't want you to be able to stop them from doing this, I'm feeling, because they were in a very addictive energy at this time. They were doing something in excess and you were trying to stop them, and I feel like they didn't want that. So they chose another pathway that allowed them to walk away from this connection unfairly and unjustly, in a very sneaky, deceptive way, and go towards whatever this obsession was going to allow them to achieve, because, you know, they didn't want you stopping them from doing that. They didn't want you to interfere in their decision making, so they thought, well, I'm going to end this and I'm going to go and do what the hell I want. And now they realize that there's repercussions for that, because, you know, they acted like a fool. And I'm going to take this card in the literal sense of the word, the fool energy here. This person was a complete fool, didn't even think about what they were doing, just did something very impulsively, and it changed the whole trajectory of their life. Their life has now done a whole 360 going in a direction they never even thought it would go. So it's almost like you guys have gone from having something like, you know, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups connection to an 8 of Cups, no connection, and a Devil energy. You know, it's gone from one extreme to the other extremely quickly. It's what I'm feeling. You know, take this as it resonates, guys. Whoever this is resonating for, please let me know in the comments, because I'm just feeling extremely passionate about this message. Someone needs to hear this, okay? Whether it be 10 of you, whether it be 2 of you, whether it be 100 of you. Someone needs to hear this message, because I'm just feeling very driven and drawn to give you this from my spirit guides. Now, I've got the 10 of Wands here, and this is a very burdened energy. I feel like this is your person. This is now your person going through whatever they're going through. This is an extremely dark energy. I can't express enough what I'm seeing in front of me. This person is now going through an extremely difficult period in life because they have made poor choices. They have gone against what they should have done. They've gone against their intuition, their own intuition, you know, like this is what I'm hearing. I feel like they've gone against their own intuition. They knew that you guys were meant to be together. They knew that you guys had a 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups connection. They knew that this was very close to being something long-term and committal, but they just went ahead and screwed it up over something really impulsive. They didn't take the time to think about what the outcomes were going to be of their actions. I'm hearing something has led them away. Some kind of toxic behavior, some kind of obsessive addiction behavior has led them away from this connection. And, you know, they're really going through it now. They're carrying 10 whole wands all by themselves into the next chapter of their lives, and they don't even know what they're doing right now. I'm feeling Spirit's saying they're just stuck. They don't even know where they're going, you know. The karmic wheel is now kicking their ass. They are being dealt with by karma. Spirit is dealing with them right now, and it's not positive. This person is in a very dark energy right now. There's a lot of blackbirds hovering around them, and I can tell you right now, I can see more blackbirds in front of me. The moon energy here, this person kept secrets from you. This person was lying to you. This person was definitely deceiving you and not being upfront and honest with you. There were things that you needed to know within this connection that they were hiding from you. 7 of Swords energy. As you can see, there's the moon again. This person is 8 of Cups walking towards the moon. There's a common theme here, guys, that this person is keeping things from you in this connection. This person was not being upfront and honest with you. This person was being very deceptive. I feel like you guys kind of knew this as well. They were keeping options. This person had other options in their life, whether this be, you know, the people that they associated with through drugs or alcohol, who were partying, sexual addictions, people that they were sleeping with, or having just short-term flings and intimate connections with that were not anything to this person, but purely just sex, you know. But they were taking other options, and they were not being loyal to you. And, you know, this is what caused this 3 of Swords energy between the two of you. And I feel like this person is now really in this energy. I know that you've been through this. I feel it. I can feel it in my heart. But this person, your person, they are going through this now. It might have been delayed. This person may not have gone through this initially, but right now, this is their energy. This is the card that kept re-showing itself in my pre-shuffle. I've put out all the cards that I kept repeatedly seeing every time I split the deck or shuffled the deck. This person is now going through the 3 of Swords energy. They are feeling the full brunt of the pain of their decisions and the choices that they've made after they cut you out here with the King of Swords energy. This person was abrasive, was brutal to you. I feel like they abused you, or they just cut you out very abruptly and just stopped talking to you very suddenly. This person virtually ghosted you and treated you like you were nobody to them after having a really stable, beautiful, committal connection. Like I said, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups is what you were on the way to. I felt like things were going quite well with you guys, and then suddenly you were in the 5s energy. You're in the 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. What happened? Bam! Bam! You're in this toxic, dark energy where they're walking away and deceiving you and lying to you and just breaking this connection up. You know, so this person cut you out very abruptly and very swiftly. Ordinarily, the King of Swords is all about truth and honor, but your person was the opposite. They cut you out with no truth and no honor. And then we've got the Knight of Swords, which shows me that they were running towards whatever it was that they were going towards with passion and without really thinking too much. I think they were just thinking with their penis, if you know what I mean, or if it's a woman thinking with between their legs. So take it as it resonates. There's no gender here, but whoever they were going towards something that was just purely passionate and not really thinking about any long-term consequences for their actions. They raced towards something very passionately. But they weren't really thinking about the outcomes and the, what was going to happen as a result of their actions. And once again, guys, as you keep seeing, this blackbird is consistently appearing in these energies because this person is very much covered by dark energies now. Blackbirds, which represent their thoughts. They're in a very dark energy right now. They were working hard, but they weren't working hard on this connection. They were working hard on outside energies, outside, whatever they were doing outside of this connection that was causing an ending here is where they were putting their energy and their time and their commitments, I'm hearing. It was going towards something else, somewhere else. Judgment card here. This person now wants you to make a judgment call to forgive them, but do you think you want to do that? Do you feel like you want to do that? Think very carefully because this person is now very remorseful, very regretful, and they want you to make a judgment call that they deserve to be forgiven, that they have made this pure, false, they purely feel sorry for what they've done. This person does actually feel very remorseful now about what they've done, and they want you to make a judgment call that they are to be forgiven. They want another opportunity with you. It's a very clear message, guys. They're trying to manifest you back into their lives. They see you now as the person that they want to be with. They've made choices against you. They've gone away from you, but now they see you as their divine connection. They see you as their soulmate. They see you as the person that is their past life connection. They're now trying to manifest you. They're working overtime trying to make this happen. After going into introspection, not speaking to you, ghosting you, not talking to you, cutting you out of their lives very abruptly. And they're now realizing after this period of time to themselves, after introspecting and realizing, after not speaking to you, that you are their person. You're the person that they just want to be with. But they've made some ridiculous mistake here that they just went towards without even thinking. Nine of Wands energy. This is now their energy. They're in a mental health energy. This is my mental health card. This is someone who's really going through it, a wounded warrior, someone who's been through the wars, but this is through their own doing. So I don't have a lot of pity for this person because they made a decision that went away from this connection, even though they knew it was the right thing for them. They knew that you were their person, that you guys had a potential for a 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups connection. They went away purely on impulse, and it's led them astray, and it's led them into a very lonely, dark place. A place they don't want to be, I'm hearing. They want to get out of this energy as quick as they can, but they want you to be their rescue. They want you to protect them and drag them out of this dark energy they've put themselves in. Nine of Wands here, this is your person now. They are extremely defensive, guarded, and going through the wars. But you know what? That's karma. Karmic wheel is here. This person is going through karma because they did something extremely toxic and they kept secrets from you, and they deserve this energy, spirit saying, they're getting what they deserve, because when you do this you are going to always get consequences from the universe. We've got the Death card here. This is all about endings. Obviously they've caused an ending and they would like a rebirth now with you because they've taken some time to heal after this betrayal. Three of Swords was covered by the Four of Swords, so these two are, successive cards here. So after going through a betrayal and an ending and extreme heartbreak, this person now is, trying to heal their heart, and they want to have a rebirth with you after this ending, after this shocking ending, the Death card, rebirth. They're seeing things in a whole new perspective. They realize now that you are their soulmate and that you are the person that they want to be with, and they are stuck in a mental prison of their own doing because they did this to themselves, as we've very clearly pointed out. And they would like for you to make a judgment call to forgive them after they were extremely toxic to you and this connection. Right, so that is the message I have for you guys. I had to give you this message because it was just, it was taunting me. Spirit was taunting me, saying, you need to share this message, you need to share this message, you need to share this message. I I can't ignore Spirit when it gives me a message like that. So here I am giving you the message from Spirit. I am going to be doing other readings. I was just pre-shuffling for another read, but this message kept coming through over and over again, and I was, hounded by Spirit to share this message. So whoever receives this message is meant to receive this message, right? So I am sorry that you've been through something really difficult. This person has been awful. This person now realizes it is what Spirit wants you to know. They are going through it now, and I feel like this is their karma. This is what they were meant to receive because of what they did to you. They're now going through the karma that the universe gives to everybody. Because at the end of the day, there's always justice. There's always karmic justice. There's always, karma. Justice always steps in and makes things right, because when the justice card appears, there's been an injustice, right? So there's definitely been a heavy injustice in this energy, and we've got justice and judgment side by side, guys. So there was an injustice here, and judgment is here to say that this person wants you to forgive them, but that's entirely up to you whether you do that, guys. So Spirit's not going to make any judgment on that, because that is your decision at the end of the day, right? You make that decision. I just wanted to share this story with you. Let's get a quick oracle message for you just to finish off. What does the oracle have to say about this particular connection? What message does the oracle... This is the Alice in Wonderland oracle deck. What message does the oracle have to share about this connection? Oh my goodness. Find the lesson. Number 29. Discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you are learning. Wow, guys. Really can't make this stuff up, as I like to say. Trust, find the lesson. What is the lesson here for you guys? What's the lesson that you need to learn from this particular situation? Spirit is saying very clearly here, find the lesson and, discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you are learning. I think no more needs to be said, guys. If this message resonated with you, please let me know in the comments. Please like, please share with someone that you feel it might resonate with. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.